Happy Halloween, guys. So I have a good story to tell you. Well, I think it's a good story. Let me know what you guys think on the bottom as soon as you're done. And then I have a giveaway at the end of the video, so you might want to stick it through. I guess you can call this one my Halloween special. DJ, hit the lights. Someone, add some cricket. You, make it look scary. And now the monks. Enjoy. So I was home alone one night on a Halloween. I was about 15 years old, and I didn't have a costume, so I couldn't go out. Instead, my parents went and took my little brother and my little sister, and left around 11 o'clock. I had school the next day, so I knew I had to fall asleep eventually. I didn't have anything to do, so I ran, turned on the television, and started watching The Exorcist. They always have scary movies on Halloween, and why not watch the scariest movie I've ever seen? As soon as the movie ended, I was a little freaked out just because I had that picture in my head. So the movie ended and my parents weren't back yet. I was a little worried, so I thought nothing of it and ran over to my bed. I tucked myself in, and the winds were turning all night. I have a window right next to my bed and I had the wind just throwing everything around. It adds to the creepiness. As I was laying down, I kept on thinking about The Exorcist. I kept on thinking about that picture that I had stuck in my head. Then I finally heard someone come in and I was like, yes, they're back. So I ran to the living room and someone had left the door open. Now I was just in the living room. No one had left the door open. I didn't leave the door open. But I thought nothing of it. It must have been the wind. So I went over to close it and I could have sworn I felt something in my back. No one touched me or anything, but it was that feeling of someone was watching me. So I turned around real quick and no one was there. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm a little freaked out, but it's probably the wind just messing with me. So in my freaked out state, I ran, turned on all the lights, and ran back to bed. I hear something fall. About 20 minutes of tossing and turning. It was a glass cup that fell and broke. So I was like, shit, now I have to pick it up. So I walked through my first room, walked to my kitchen, and noticed that there was a big glass on the floor, broken. At this time, I'm still thinking it's the wind. So I picked it up, put it away, and one of the lights turned off. I had turned on all the lights. There's 2 lights in my kitchen. One of them turned off. But as it's turning off, it's flickering, and then turns off. And then flickers, and then turns off. My mom had this creepy idea of turning on candles. I hate when they turn on the candles. It just adds to the scariness. So the candle's going crazy, and I'm still thinking, okay, it's just the wind, but I'm freaking out because of the candle and because of the light turning off. I mean, they can't just turn off like that. The light can't just turn off unless, it was stupid. I walk back to my living room thinking I'm going to see something. I don't see anything. I'm looking around, expecting to see something. And at this point, the noise was so quiet, it actually started scaring me. Now I'm sitting there. A bunch of crazy stuff's happening, probably due to the wind, but it's really quiet. I thought maybe there's kids trick-or-treating outside or something. There has to be kids trick-or-treating outside. I didn't see anybody on the streets, so I'm like, I need some type of noise. I turned on the TV and started laying down watching. I think I was watching Jimmy Neutron when the emergency broadcast system came on. And I'm like, what the fuck? Emergency broadcast system at this time? It's the routine check. So it was checking, and it was like about 10 minutes, and the TV didn't come back on. It just stayed on that. I think my DVR froze or something, but point is, it was stuck on that. So I turned it off and started scaring myself some more. At that very moment, someone knocked. Now I wasn't in position so I could see outside the window, so I walked over to the door thinking it was a trick-or-treater, and opened it and no one was there. At that very moment, again, I felt someone looking at me from the back. So I turned around real quick, and nothing happened. Nothing was there. But the light started flickering again. The light was flickering still. At this point, I'm very pissed off. My parents left me home. I'm home alone. There's a bunch of scary shit that's happening. The wind's really strong, so it's knocking over bottles and stuff. And I'm home alone. I'm 15 years old. I shouldn't be home alone. So I walk over to the kitchen to see if I can fix the light. It explodes. I had a bunch of glass all over myself. a bunch of it on the floor, and it was hot, so it started burning my skin. I flicked it off. At this point, I'm very freaked out. I want to run outside, to stay outside, because my house is obviously haunted. I think the worst part about it is I had to go to the bathroom all of a sudden, and I can't look at mirrors. I get creeped out every time I look at a mirror at the nighttime. So I walked over to the bathroom and had to pee, and I tried avoiding looking at the mirror because I knew something was going to pop up. I knew if I looked at the mirror, something was going to look at me, or something was going to happen behind me. Bam. So I didn't look at it. I started pissing. And I pissed. And I had to look at the mirror. I had to look at the mirror. So when I looked at it, there was nothing there. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. But at that very moment, I heard a loud thump again. Dude, it can't be the wind this time. I'm so freaked out right now. So I walk into my living room. The wind's tossing and turning, there's cans flying everywhere, and my power goes out. The horrible truth of the story is the power actually went out. But I'm scared. I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck, it's fucking dark as shit. You know, I can get raped and killed and stabbed, and my parents aren't here. Now the next couple of events, you probably won't believe happened, but they happened. So I hear this loud knock, and this one was an actual knock, more than 2 knocks. It was a loud, and I see a flashlight looking through my window. I'm like, I didn't really call the cops, why are they showing up here? So I walk over to the door, and I'm such a jerk. Don't get mad at me, guys. Be honest. Give it a like if I got you. I worked really hard on this. It was a lot of my time, but I thought it was kind of good. It's a little cheesy, I know, but classic pop-up always seems to get people. Well, have a good, safe Halloween, guys, and the giveaway, if I hit a certain amount of views by the end of the night, as listed here, you get the card, or someone gets the card. Someone down in the comments. Just be honest, if I got you, go ahead and give me a like. Thank you, guys. Show your mom, show your friends, show everybody.